Hey everybody, my name's Ed. Okay, so we're going to do another short trade review. This one's going to be Ex Machina, the first 100 days by Brian K. Vaughan and writer Tony Harris. Okay, so this is pretty much an award-winning series about a retired superhero who becomes the mayor of New York post 9/11. There's flashbacks to his superhero days, and they're interspersed with his modern-day political trials and tribulations. So it was written by Brian K. Vaughan. He's known for the TV series Lost, as well as comics such as Saga, Y the Last Man, Runaways, plus other Marvel and DC characters from the X-Men to Batman, Green Lantern. It's penciled by Tony Harris, who's best known for his work here and the stuff he did with James Robinson's Starman. The inks are by Tom Feister with colors by J.D. Metler. Okay, so just to show you some of the art, there's a heavy reliance on photo references. Okay, he uses them pretty extensively, but he uses them better than many of his contemporaries. The figure work in the backgrounds are really detailed, but it still looks like comic book line work. And rather than looking like somebody just photoshopping something or tracing from photographs, and even when the scenes are just of like two people talking, he kind of mixes up the angles and the medium and long shots with close-ups, so the scenes still look kinetic. In the back here, they kind of give you an example of how. Well, here, I'm not giving anything away by letting you see that page there, but here it kind of shows you some of the models he used for the different characters. And here you can see how he kind of breaks down, going from the photos to the pencils to the inks and then to the colors. All right. Okay, so that's all pretty cool. Here's some more art here. That's pretty cool hair. The colorist actually does a good job too of using colors to convey different moods and things like that. So let's see here. So to get into the story a little bit, basically Mitchell 100 was once a superhero called the Great Machine. His power was that he can use his mind to control machines. After 9/11, he decided he can do a lot more good in the world as a public servant rather than as a vigilante. So in this volume, Mayor 100 has to deal with an alleged hitman who's targeting city workers, and then there's also a controversy at the museum involving a racially charged painting. So the story jumps back and forth in time. We get to meet Bradbury and Kremlin. They were 100's sidekicks when he was the Great Machine. Bradbury is now his driver, and Kremlin is retired, but wishes that 100 would give up the mayorship and return to superheroing. We meet his deputy mayor, Wiley, journalist, a lady named Journalist is intern, and Candace is chief of staff, and there's also police commissioner and Gotti. Vaughn's handling of Mayor 100 is well done. He's presented as a complex character. He's optimistic and a little naive, but not foolishly so. He's also willing to work around the rules a bit without breaking them as of yet. And he's not unwise to the corruption existing in local government. The support characters have sharply drawn personalities, but their stories don't really get expanded upon until later volumes. Brian K. Vaughan is no stranger to social and political themes. He's addressed them both directly and through allegory, and stories such as Pride of Baghdad, again, Why the Masked Man, even Saga. There's a fair amount of humor and satire involved in Ex Machina. Vaughan, for the most part, takes the social implications of his characters seriously, or at least the consequences seem plausible within this context. In flashbacks, for every problem that the Great Machine solves, he seems to create another. As mayor, he's constantly frustrated by problems that his staff tells him about and that he must face public backlashes from. And I think it is actually a wise move to make 100 an independent rather than a Democrat or Republican. This way, I believe the reader is probably more willing to engage with the various topics that Vaughan raises through a nonpartisan lens. So, okay, so that's pretty much it. I got to thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. You all have a good day.